New Garnier A.
Hey, honey, how do you do? Welcome, welcome. Here, for a change. I don't want to jinx it. But things are working. For a change. Oh. A little sick, but doing okay. I hope you get better soon. I'm alright. Been better, but I'm alright. Been a Monday. As per usual. Bruh, even with this amount of shovel efficiency. Ugh. Pain. Kiko, welcome to the stream. How do you do? How do you do? I'm digging in the dirt. Hey Alice, how do you do? Welcome, welcome. How you doing today? How's everyone's weekend? Let's talk about the weekend. I have been a busy boy. Damn, have I been a busy boy. I'm still busy. After this, I still need to go and do my lyric videos for the songs. Hey, Leafier. Is that how you say it now? Because I just say Leafy. I feel like that's disrespectful to you. How do you do? Leafer. There you go. Leafer. Good to see you too. How do? How's everyone this? Did I change my profile back from VR? Yes, I did. I did. I did indeed. 2 hours till my weekend begins. Nice. 2 hours till your weekend begins, huh? Explain that to me, because my week just started. Feeling well and playing Society Sunlit Valley? Enjoy. It's a good game. It's a good mod pack. Not a good game, but a good mod pack. We're playing for your weekend. Wait, explain that one to me. I'm genuinely curious how your weekends work. Legit, genuinely curious how your weekends work. Is that an emu? No, that's a duck. You work nights and have Mondays and Tuesdays off. Ooh. Well, I guess your weekend technically is still 2 days. So Monday technically. Your Monday technically falls on Wednesday, so you must dread Wednesdays. Wednesdays are my favorite days of the week because that's. I know no one asked, but I'm going to say anyway. That's arm day. That's my favorite day of the week, man. Gym day, arm day. I know you're supposed to like all your gym days, but for me, personally, I don't like cardio days. I fucking hate cardio days, in all honesty. But I do it so that I can feel better and I can run and I can not be out of breath climbing stairs. So, you know. And Fridays are leg days, and they might be asking me, but why would you do leg day on a Friday? It's because if I have to go anywhere on a weekend, then I double up on my legs, you know? So, gotta think smart about it. So, that's what I'm doing. This is gonna be a boring episode. I'm letting everyone know this is gonna be a boring live stream. The next YouTube episode, though, y'all are gonna love it. But we gotta go through the nitty-gritty of digging in the dirt for this particular project to work. So here's hoping that today, all I'm doing today is just digging in the dirt, working on the fish pond empire, and then for the YouTube video, all I have to do is build the fish pond empire. That is the name of the next video. The fish pond empire. Because once we get the fish ponds going, our life becomes much easier. Also, it's like midwinter, so nothing like super needed for winter, in all honesty. You know what? I'm actually going to grab the sand because I need this for later on. Hey, Sniper, how do you do, buddy? Welcome, welcome. I have been meaning to get back to 7 Days to Die, though. I have been meaning to get back. I've just been busy. I'm busy with... does that mean you're going to play the other game with fishing? I might just, actually. Might do like a one-off video and see how people feel about it. There is a particular game I'm waiting for, but I haven't heard any news on it yet. And I believe it's called There's No Ghosts at the Grand. There are no ghosts at the Grand. And they've said nothing. They've been keeping quiet. They have been keeping... They've been keeping so quiet about this game. And I am actually deeply excited for this dumbass game. But they've said nothing. The developers have kept dead quiet. And I did a one-off video. Snad is good. Only in Sky Factory. I don't believe you get snared here. I could be wrong. But as far as I remember, you don't get snared here. But yeah. That's a game I've been keeping my eye on, but there's so many games I'm keeping my eye on lately that once this mod pack is done, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna lose all the people that watch me for Minecraft. All is good? That's good. Did you braai this weekend, Sniper? I think that's the important question I actually have to ask you. How was your free day yesterday? Did I chill at home? I did content. Havoc and I spent the large majority of yesterday trying to figure out what's wrong with my computer not liking VR, and we got it to a point where it was working. But that took a good hour and a half, and we came to the conclusion that my computer is in need of an upgrade. So, and the worst part of the upgrade is it needs RAM upgrade. Now, as we all know, RAM is being taken away by our... What the fuck? By our AI overlords. So you can imagine my depression that I sunk into yesterday, knowing that I have to fork out a good 8.5 grand plus for just 2 sticks of RAM, when not 1 year ago it would have cost me like 3-4 grand. So you see how AI can ruin everything? Well, guess what? This just solidifies my hatred for AI. So, and I'm not going to put up a donation goal. Don't ask. I'm not going to put up a donation goal. I don't want to put that on anyone. It would be nice, but like, I wouldn't feel good if I put the community, because it's not just a RAM upgrade I have to do. I have to do a motherboard upgrade, and I have to do a CPU upgrade. But if I do those upgrades, I don't have to upgrade for a very long time again. So I'm going to go on my holiday. I'm going to rest, and then I'm going to come back, and I'm going to spend the money and cry myself to sleep, but knowing that I'll be able to bring the people that wish to watch my content. So it's a necessary expenditure. It's not the end of my YouTube career, but it's going to be a very expensive investment into my YouTube career. It's not that you don't have to upgrade, it's that you can't upgrade because AI is taking everything, yes. So, this upgrade, I told Havoc and Krim yesterday, if I'm going to upgrade, I'd rather just spend the money and do the thing, and then it's done. You know? So, as depressed as I was yesterday, and I'm going to tell y'all straight, yesterday was not a good day for me. That's not the news you want to hear. How big is the pond? It's not so much that it's one pond, Copy Critter, it's that it has to be many ponds with many different variety of fish. So it's not one singular fish pond that we're doing. It's a multitude of fish ponds that this particular project needs. So that's why I'm digging so much dirt, so that backyard thing I'm doing looks, halfway decent. And I don't just, make my farm look. Because at the end of the day, I used to be a very big Sims player, and that's my guilty pleasure, is like playing The Sims outside of Dota 2, which I'm just waiting to see what they're doing next weekend. Then I'm probably going to, go back to Dota 2 again. Hey Vito, welcome to the stream. By the way, chat, if y'all have not hit the subscribe button, help this ginger hit 10,000 subscribers, so that I don't have to, cry a hole in my heart anymore. Anyway. Depression over. Gonna Instagram Ram first. Yep. Sims with mods? No. I actually just played the whole Sims. And for me, the thing is, I like making my things look beautiful. I like decorating my house. I like making things look beautiful. So this project that is taking way too long to do, because, even with the shovel efficiency, and you guys can see, this shovel is stupid efficient at this moment in time. Even with that, I am taking way too long to sort this out. But you know what? It is what it is. So yeah. Also, thank you to the new member who signed up yesterday. That was real nice and kind of you. Hey, Mike, how do you do? You know what? No, weed would go down well right now. I'm joking. Anyway, what did everyone do this weekend? I spent it wallowing in depression. How were the arc runs? I didn't do any arc runs yesterday. But I did make it a point to yell so that my wife can see. People could still hear me, but not as bad as they used to. So you guys did a great job fixing up that microphone. I didn't do any arc runs yesterday. All I did is I played... What did I play yesterday? I played Mega Bonk for a teeny tiny bit and got frustrated because RNG just doesn't work with me in that game. So fuck that game. Then... What else did I do yesterday? What else did I play? I downloaded Skyrim VR, so I might make a video on that and see how people would like that. What else? No diamond shovel? It doesn't matter. Diamond shovel's not going to increase anything right now. Efficiency, I don't believe, is measured by your tool. Efficiency is measured by the enchantment you put on, which we are going to focus on eventually. I am going to make a house for enchantment, because enchantment works just a slight bit differently in this mod pack. Just a wee bit. Literally the only thing you did because you were lazy. You know what? I appreciate it though. I want to see you on your knees trying to sneak around figuring out how to fire a bow almost realistically. I think any woman will contest. That's... Hey. You gotta include men in that too. Well, thank you for watching my videos yesterday, Ellie. It really does mean a lot. And I want to preface this by saying I really want to say thank you to everybody who has been so supportive on the videos lately. I can't begin to tell you guys how busy I've been. And the reason I'm doing this now is because I want to pre-prep for next week. I've already got 5 videos out for this week. But I want to put more out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go on a major recording spree for Society Sunlit Valley, right? And I'm going to upload, and I'm letting y'all know now, I'm going to upload 5 videos for next week, and then I'm fucking taking a break from recording until I have to do my Dungeons and Dragons stuff. But I've got so much to do before I go on holiday. So if you guys, this is more to all my members, if my members get a whole bunch of notifications and the people on my Discord, you can either leave the Discord, or you can be like, oh my gosh, he's uploading. I wanted to ask, have you ever investigated how to use copyrighted music on YouTube for videos? Yes, you have to disclaim that you are using the copyrighted music. You have to get permission from the artist if you want to monetize. So you can use copyrighted music, but your video will be demonetized and limited to certain countries. Logix 8. Thank you for the raid. Welcome. Thank you for bringing your community and welcome. What were you up to? Sorry for the run and no, don't apologize. Raid and run. Go sleep. My goodness. Go sleep. Go do what you must. Hope you enjoyed Minecraft. Your video was immediately flagged for copyright. Yep. You either have to not monetize it, or you have to disclaim that you don't own it. But you can't really use copyrighted music. I can use my own songs in my own videos, but I can't use other stuff. And believe me, I've gotten copyright slammed for not a large majority, but some of the compilations I've made in my past. I use copyrighted music, and then it limits the countries that view it, but it wasn't meant for other countries really to view it. It was more like a South African thing. I no longer make videos just for South Africans. You know, back when I was like, oh, you should be proudly South African. You must be proud of where you are. People in South Africa will support you. It's not a knock on any of the South Africans in my chat, but a large majority of viewers in South Africa don't give a shit if you're South African. And neither does the world. Make videos that you enjoy. I was going to buy the rights. Yeah, the problem is some songs won't be on certain platforms. So my advice would be just use non-copyrighted music. Don't care about the Cephas. I want my horrors in VR. Well, now that we sort of got semi-Metro working, I guess I should finish up Metro. I might just play the tutorial just a little bit just to get up to speed again before I go to that horrifying. But I think it's just funnier if I go in things blind. I do. But then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put off Skyrim, because I know for a fact if I start Skyrim, I'm probably not going to stop. Am I full-time streaming? No. No, I'm not a full-time streamer. I wish I was. Oh, calm down, Minecraft. What are you generating? I wish I was, but no. I'm not a full-time streamer. I have a day job. And it pays quite well. Can't wait to watch all of the videos. I am going to have fun on my vacation. That is what I'm going to do. I need lunch suggestions. Chicken licken. I will always recommend chicken licken to people. People don't give a damn where you're from. They care whether you have fun. So the thing is, I want to do Skyrim, but I know for a fact if I start Skyrim VR, I'm probably not going to put it down. Oh, believe me, I have a ton of snowballs already. Leafer. I do. I have way too many snowballs. Not much chicken licken in Cape Town. She. When I looked at your wife's YouTube, and I love her VTuber, it's so pretty. My wife needs to make more YouTube content. She does, but she's got a great model. Y'all should see the models that are in the work for her actual 100% model. Oh my goodness. Make sure Ria has access to a first aid kit. It's more the hospital visits and dislocating my shoulder. But yeah, I'm going to try and wrap up Metro. At least try to. And then I'm going to do Skyrim. And then I want to see how people gauge the content that I make from there. Because this series is still doing pretty well. But the other series, you know. Hold on. Oh, hey there. Mumbai, how you doing? Metro isn't long, that's the thing. Yeah, but I take my time because, you know, Half-Life Alyx wasn't long, but because I was such a big fat giant bubble-blowing baby, you know, that's why it took long. And Metro is going to take just as long. There's going to be 35 episodes before I get to the ending. But don't worry, y'all are going to get all the horror you want. All the panicking. Because that's what people watch me for when I play horror. Panicking. I don't want no backseating. I don't want no people telling me, oh, I should have done this, I should have done that. Let me play my horror games at my own pace. Thank you very much. Havoc. Always lambasting me because I didn't smoosh Jeff into a million pieces. He was gonna... I went for the long route of suffering. He was gonna starve. Yeah. Yeah. It's 10 hours, and I took my time and had to restart a whole chapter due to a launch bug. 10 hours is long. And I can only stand half an hour of VR. Remember, I still have to be careful about my heart. when playing VR, people. I do. Horror games, I still have to be pretty much very careful about what I do. I don't want to die IRL. Yeah, so I have hypertension, so I have to be careful about how much horror games I play. So I have to be careful. That's why I don't play horror games often. I'll play a horror game till completion, except for Isla. Fuck that game. Fuck that game. I'm not going to spoil, but I don't want people to suffer the same thing. But no. What gear do I have? I have the not the Oculus. The Quest 2. I keep saying Oculus. I don't know why I have Oculus on my brain. But no. VR, I wouldn't say is expensive. But for what Havoc and I do, it can be pricey because, yeah, your rig. Okay, well, Havoc does. Okay, let me explain to you why Havoc stuff is expensive. Okay, Havoc does crazy shit, and I'm going to explain to y'all what this crazy shit is. Havoc plays Cyberpunk in VR. Okay, there ain't no Cyberpunk VR compatibility right now. It's a mod, as far as I understand. So Havoc does crazy shit when it comes to VR. Okay. So I just want to I want to point that out. Havoc has got like high-end crazy VR insanity going on. Okay? There's the major difference between the two of us. But for me, for recording, it really doesn't take too much, but you do have... Hey, Stephanie, how do you do? How do you do? Nice to see you here. Crazy, like, maxing out. Yeah, there you go. Like, look at what Havoc maxes out, and then ask me why Havoc's PC runs like it's a turbojet flying to Cape Town. Ask me. And it's a matter of pure jealousy. It is. I'm jelly. And you want to know why I'm jelly? Because I too want to do that. You know what? Let's actually... There's 7 of these. So... Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 1, 2. By the way, we get double outputs. So we are about to make some bank, chat. We're about to make some bank. Snowballs I kind of want to keep. Now, I brought a lot of dirt, but I don't think it's enough. Not even remotely. One day when it's enough, then we'll celebrate. Okay, but until then, we don't celebrate anything. Okay, those are still growing. So yeah, a lot of the series that I do, chat, I gauge by your feeling of it. 20 fucking Iridium coin, people. 20 Iridium coin. It's more than a stack. See, artisan goods, chat. Artisan goods are life. Okay, husbandry. All healing provides an extra 5% health. That's great. Hunger bar decreases, and then triple truffles. I mean, I like this friendship thing. Ooh, but like, okay, friendship necklace for prismatic shards is absolutely required. We're almost done, by the way, with all of our skill trees. You guys can see the adventuring one might take a little bit of time, but that's just because I'm, you know, I'm busy with farming and stuff like that before we actually go adventuring. And the adventuring is just you slaying out mobs. So that's what we want to do. By the way, if you have not hit the subscribe button on YouTube, what are you doing? I dare you to hit the subscribe button. You won't. No ball. Called out. If you have hit the subscribe button, thank you. Okay. Back to digging in the dirt. You finished up your skill trees? It's so good. That fishing one is so good. But artisan goods for the win, baby. And like I said, everyone is playing this at their pace. I'm just trying to figure out the pace that, you know, I want to play at. And all the advice that I can give. There's been a lot of advice on the series. So thank you to everyone who's been dropping knowledge bombs on old Uncle Rusty. His brain don't work so well, but, you know. As long as I have y'all by my side, I can't lose. But yeah, I've got a couple of series in the works. We might do a Terraria series, actually. A Skyblock Terraria series, because We've been doing it in our own spare time, a couple of friends and I. And Skyblock is... Oh my gosh. Skyblock is... in Terraria is difficult. I just want to point that out. That is not easy. And we're playing on Master Mode as well. So... I got a lot of series planned, but I want to finish the stuff that I'm busy with. So I want to finish Society. I do. And we're like fairly close. Is goat cheese a thing? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Goat cheese is a thing. With 100% get goats here. And I'm going to get the spawner because like trying to find goats here in this particular world, I'm not going to get it right. And you might be asking, but why, Uncle Rusty? Do y'all see my fucking map? Do y'all see my map? Do you see any potential spot for goats? No. There ain't no goats around this spawn. I've had to make the spawn work. And the only reason I made the spawn work is because you guys gave me some pretty good advice. So, yeah, I would recommend get goats. Goats have got one of the best cheeses in the game. However, if you can go to the nether and you can find the nether cows, one cheese is worth 2,048 gold. So I want to point that out. 1,048 gold for a cheese wheel on the warp cheese. Very much worth it. Yeah, goats you can buy from the animal villager as well. Moo blooms and woolly cows. Those are so good. I wish I could find a moo bloom. I really do. Moo blooms are... Oh my gosh. So good. Luckily, it's not a requirement for perfection, I think. I'm going to have to make 100% sure because the parts of perfection that take long is not the making money part. Yeah, there are ways to buy spawn eggs. If you check at your shepherd villager, he's got a bunch of spawn eggs you can buy. So you should be able to get goats from him. Or them. Let's not gender here. Okay, I want to fill this up with dirt before I go, because I think if I fill it up, I should have enough. So this is going to really only take like 2 days, but I also don't want to waste too much time digging dirt, because I want to prep for the fish ponds. And I want to make a good amount of fish ponds. I think 9 fish ponds should sort us out. So if I can get like 9 different kinds of fish ponds going, and we're going for stuff that gives us resources that generally take a while. So... stuff like batteries and a whole bunch of other stuff. Keep an eye out for flowery places, especially buttercups. Moo blooms might be there. I do want to travel. Let me just tell you. I want to make it a note to travel because one, we do need to find a river. Because we need river jelly for a whole bunch of stuff. We actually need river jelly for the fish ponds, which kind of sucks. And by the way, you can buy river jelly, but it's ridiculous. If I go river jelly, I can either get it from a fossilized clam, or I have to give 4 aged amethyst cheese wheels. What? Now, you can also do it in a fermenting jar, but you need like raw squid tentacle and a whole bunch of stuff. It's literally just easier to fish this shit out. It is. Than to trade for river jelly. So if you can find yourself a nice river, fish. Fish, good people. Fish. I want to know how long to age cheese. Cheese takes forever to age. I legit kid you not. It takes forever and a half to age. It's just like, oh my goodness. Now this technically counts, I believe, as a river. Because it says river, but like you can see, this is all nicely iced over. You know? All nicely iced over. Now, technically I should be able to fish here. That's the wrong fishing rod, by the way. Lava fishing rod does not work like a normal rod. You got rivers all over? So lucky. I have ocean all over. We'll see now. We'll see now. I'm just going to throw a random rod here and hope for the best. Brown trout. You can see. It's already icing over here. Now you could put a torch down and then, you know, the ice will melt. That's minnow. So I do believe this should be river. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to plump some torches here. Just get rid of the ice here so I can fish. I played some ATM Lite this weekend and achieved some stuff. I thought you said you didn't like ATM Lite. Oh my lordy. Can I get what I need, please? Don't we need this pink salmon? I'm pretty sure we do. I didn't, but there was an update 3-4 weeks ago. Oh, nice. Did I help with the VTuber? No, she did it all herself. That's one thing I'll say about my wife. My wife is very independent. She does a lot of stuff on her own. She really is. She's just like it's part and parcel of why I love my wife so much. In all honesty, she just goes, man. When she puts her mind to something, she just goes. That's my wife, man. She really does. So the thing is, her character is based on Dungeons and Dragons in our current campaign, but she's changed it up a bit. Now, as a dungeon master, the dungeon master in me does not approve of the model because she's supposed to be a fallen angel or ASMR, and you can only be an ASMR when you are human. Elven ASMR do not exist. But I leave it because it's her model. Work. Stephanie, thank you for the follow. Welcome. So I keep quiet about it. But that's just because the dungeon master in me is like, no, this doesn't work. This is not right. You lie. Just lit a fire up my ass to get started with a week's deadline. Yes, I did. Teach her editing next? Yeah, I do. But I need to figure out what editing software she'd be proficient at. Because Vegas is not the easiest software to learn, unfortunately. It's easier than most, but in all... Oh! Fuck! Yeah, I need to change up my stuff. I do. I need to change up my stuff. Cherry Becky, what a name. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. I'm a bit poor. Give me my stuff. Thank you. I was supposed to be digging dirt. Why am I fishing? This is not on the list. Can I join? This is a single player only world.
More gold is required.
More gold is required. Ah, Cherry Becky, thank you for the Prime sub as well. Appreciate it. You use OpenShot video editor. So the thing is, what was that video editing software that a lot of TikTokers used? What's its name? I legit can't remember. Did I not get the fucking... Okay. CapCut, thank you. Came from YouTube, love the series. Oh, well, thank you! I appreciate it. See, chat, all the love for the series. We're all farmers at heart. Well, we're all Stardew Valley farmers at heart. Farming is a legitimately tough job. I don't think people understand how tough farming actually is. Okay, we have river jelly, and we need to use this for fish ponds. So we need a lot of those. We need at least 9. So I'm going to finish up my dirt hole, and then we'll see how much, and then I'm going to prep for the fish pond empire, and I'm going to leave that for a YouTube video. So today's stream is going to depend on how long it takes me to get shit done. So I either get stuff done quickly or painfully slow. I'll see how I can put money on. No, you don't have to put money on anything. Remember, chat, it's not... You really don't have to... I appreciate the monetary, subscriptions and everything, but honestly, as long as y'all just watch, the only thing I can ask from my viewers is spread the word. Tell people about our streams. Tell people about the YouTube series, especially the YouTube series. If you know someone who enjoys Society Sunlit Valley and that kind of stuff, let them know. Let them know. Let them come and subscribe, because you know what? At the end of the day, more subscriptions mean YouTube will eventually stick it in the algorithm, I hope. And then, it benefits from there. So if you guys can just spread the word, no monetary not assistance. I appreciate everyone who spends money here. I do. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to be like, oh, well, yeah, No. Let me play open cards with you here, okay? The money helps. But Please don't feel that you have to spend money on me. Please don't ever feel that way. Oh yeah, a crab hat, my favorite. Okay, we're getting a nice amount of pearl blocks, which is good. I think it should be a sequel to Minecraft. Should be called Craft Mine. I don't think we'll ever see. I don't actually ever think we will see Minecraft engine update or anything like that. Honestly, I don't. In all honesty, I don't think we will see that. Maybe not in my lifetime, but I think Minecraft has solidified itself in currently what it is. In all honesty, is that why you don't appreciate me? Because I never spent money here. Listen here, you little shit. Don't you start your cuck with me. I will revoke your mod privileges in a second. Wait a minute. Hold on. Did I just change that? I know it! Gee, thanks, guys. Soon we will have signs to sub. What do you mean? Like when I used to beg for subscriptions. You know? The e-beggar streams. Who remembers those? Okay, so for all the new people here, I used to have a signboard that said, will stream for subs. I used to have a signboard. And I wouldn't do anything until people, you know, actually gave me, like, subscriptions. I realize now that might be a tacky way of doing things, but in all honesty, it was fucking fun. You missed the sub beggar? 5 gifted subs says I'll bring it back. See? Already starting. Already starting. I'm a streamer now. No longer a YouTuber, I'm a streamer. Sub, or I turn off the mic audio. Although, I feel like a lot of people would appreciate me shutting up. And it was a joke. Well, it is. It was meant to be like a, you know, it was meant to be like, what, a tongue-in-cheek thing, in all honesty. It's a way to interact. Exactly. It was. That moss carpet. Why is there moss carpet down here? What the? Okay. I'm just haphazardly placing at this point, and I'll fill in the holes. Now, people might be asking me, why don't you not fill the hole and just fill the top? Because I don't want mobs spawning underneath here. Because it would be technically considered underground. So that's why I'm doing it. I know it's painful, chat. I know. I could have done this off camera. But if anything funny happens and you are not watching, then I'll get blamed for it. So, you know? Yeah, but I didn't think it would work is the thing. That's the thing. I didn't think it would work. Does the mod not have a wand? I think it does. Boulder wand. Let's just see here. Boulder. Nope. Wand. Stone wand. Max 4 blocks. Okay. It's actually what is that what it's called? Cleric. Oh my fuck. 16 grand. What the fuck? I can't justify 16 grand for paying for a stone wand. Kidding me? I can play my world and listen to you. Give me a second, chat. Back at it again. It's your boy, Marky Moo. No, wait, hold on. Has anyone seen Iron Lung yet, by the way? I can't, because it's not in my list of countries. Speaking of Iron Lung, Hollywood is not happy with with how well it did. Of course, Hollywood isn't happy with how well it did. It was one guy. Well, not one guy. It's an independent film, and it does better than half of the garbage they put out lately. Of course, they're not going to be happy. Why would they be happy? Hollywood can't be happy because it's not fucking corporate ridiculousness and money making, you know, shenanigans. It's just like, people really can't just be happy for other people anymore. People really can't just be happy with people anymore. Like, come on. He's a YouTuber. He's literally in your realm. Apparently, YouTubers don't exist. Even though I can guarantee you, some YouTubers make way more money than you do, and that's probably why you're mad. I don't know who the people are that are upsetty spaghetti with Mark like actually succeeding, but those people really need to get a life. It's sitting on number 2 on the daily domestic chart. It's really good. Like, it's apparently the IGN gave it a 4, but I don't trust the IGN to give a fucking review to a broomstick. Yeah, it was the number 1 movie for in the US for like 2 days, man. People just can't be happy. Like, I don't understand why you can't just be happy for someone succeeding. You have all these high budget things that you want to do, and then a guy. Oh, I mean, we could buy a fishing pond, but I'm probably not going to. Melania's movie? Well, then fuck her. That's what I say. Sorry. I support Mark, man. Let the man succeed. He's doing shit from something that no one wanted to discuss, right? It's a gaming movie. We all know gaming movies don't do too hot. And he did it. My boy did it. Yeah, he did everything. And they're all so upsetty spaghetti. Like, no one wanted to know about him, right? Now suddenly everyone is approaching him. That's what he said on his live stream. Suddenly everybody wants to know who old Marky Moo is. No one wanted to know him when he tried to find investors for the shit. Apparently the movie answers a lot of the questions the game gave us. Exactly. But Mark worked with the game developers and everyone else. It wasn't just like, you know, here he goes. Man did his research. They're all over promoting the Melania movie, and it's so annoying. Like, we get it. She's from here. Relax. I don't know. I find it so. But Jim Carrey put it into perspective of how corrupt Hollywood is, right? Like, Jim Carrey. I mean, look at Brendan Fraser. Because of the shenanigans within Hollywood, he's only back now. After how many years away? Huh? Because of people in Hollywood. Hollywood is scum, man. The theaters thought it was botting when they saw that they had millions of people asking for tickets. Nope. Nope. That's the power. That's what Hollywood people don't understand, right? Like, people like Mark, and it's good to see Mark and Jack, you know, back on the same page, because I know they had their issues for a couple of years now. But, like, it's insane to think that his movie, his independent movie that took 3 years of his life to make, is doing so well, and people cannot be happy for him. They cannot be happy for him. It's just like, come on. Like, oh man. And all because what? Some other person's movie that got now promoted got set down to number 2. And you literally had to explain that he isn't told them, tell them to stop. If I tell them that, they'll just buy more. It's insane to me. Like, and Mark is one who edited. Yeah, exactly. Number 1 box office, spent 3 million, made 18 million. Second place to a YouTube star, spent 75 million, made 7 million. Yeah, Mark and Jack had issues for a while, right? Mark and Jack had issues for a while, but Jack said it's because his ADHD. It was along the lines of, look, they both have ADHD and high functioning ADHD. Mark is apparently bad at replying to messages, right? Jack needs people to reply to messages. So for a while, they had a tiff because of what was happening between them and messages and a whole bunch of stuff. They eventually sorted it out. And I think Jack knows that he has trouble, and I know Mark knows he has trouble. So it was just one of those things that, friends kind of drift apart. Like, Pewd said it like this, right? PewDiePie said it like this. He said, if people have a different direction for their content, it doesn't make them enemies. PewDiePie doesn't collab with anyone anymore. Now everyone's like, oh, but you and Mark have beef. He's like, Mark and I are still really good friends. Mark's content took a different direction than mine, and we just don't collab anymore. That's what he said. So now everyone's like, oh, people like to spin up drama. That's what I figured out. And Trevor Noah is making an Epstein joke, and now the Orange Cheese Co wants to sue him. We are in the wrong fucking timeline. I'm telling you, I'm so over all this bullshit. Can we not just be happy for Mark? And can the Orange Cheese Co not go away? Like, fuck, man. Anyway, I'm not here to discuss politics and stuff. I'm not making movies. I'm happy for Mark. And Jack, yeah, exactly. Jack is one of the characters in Iron Lung. I think it's just amazing to me that an independent creator made a better movie and box office more than a high-budget Hollywood film that didn't do well at all. So, like, for me, it's good for independent film creators. And if Hollywood don't like it, do better. Oh, Jack is producing a movie as well. But you see, that's just the thing. These guys have garnered years of experience. They know what an audience wants. You know what I mean? They've got an idea, and they go listen to an audience. No one wanted Star Wars sequels, okay? No one. Yeah, it was a box office hit. Until... Until the reviews came out, and it was horrible. And then Disneyified the entire Star Wars franchise. Now lightsaber strikes are no longer lethal. So was Qui-Gon Jinn just a moron? You know, was he just weak? Like, my guy, you got stabbed by a lightsaber. Please, come on, fuck, get up, nerd. It's a flesh wound. Jeez. According to Disney, Qui-Gon Jinn was a wuss and couldn't survive a lightsaber stab. Come on, man. And Darth Maul survived being cut in half. But you see, they made that into a storyline if you watch the Clone Wars series. That was a storyline. His pure hatred kept him alive. That's the only reason he stayed alive. Otherwise, if he didn't hate Obi-Wan so much that his hatred kept him alive. And before anyone tells me anything, the Old Republic, if you played the Old Republic games, you would know that Darth Sion was kept alive by the dark side of the Force purely because of his hatred. Purely because of his hatred. So Maul's death or Maul's survival makes sense. But the other shit that Disney has been doing makes no fucking sense. Makes no sense whatsoever. It doesn't. Makes no sense. But anyway, that's just me. That's just me belly aching and bitching. Truth or dare, you're the 209rd, okay, person that streams Minecraft. You don't know your numbers? I can tell. But it's okay. Numbers are hard, okay? 2 plus 2 equals 4, minus 3 is 2. Quick math. Okay? Who remembers that song? Skrrr, pa 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 pa. I don't know. Truth or dare? Truth. I don't do dares. Dares are for brave people. I'm a wimp. What the? Where was it? Solution. Support. Okay. Sorry everyone, give me a second. Okay, there we go. So I turned there. One. And then. Okay. Skibidi pop pop. Do. And we got a high sub Markiplier and a special Markiplier. Yep. What's my highest likes on the stream? I don't actually know. What would be... I don't think I've had a massive stream with like a whole lot of likes. You got one day... You gained a free sub? Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that, but I legit don't know. The highest viewed video I have is 46,558 views. Don't ask me how I know that. I keep track of my highest current viewed video because I wanted to hit 50,000. Then I can be released from this mortal coil of looking at my numbers. What is my favorite animal? Cat. Honestly, cats. Talk to Me is a movie also made by YouTubers. You see, here's the thing. Let YouTubers do YouTube shit. Because they do it better than high budget Hollywood stuff. I'm going to take a practical example here. I'm going to take a pure practical example of what Hollywood used to be and what Hollywood is now. Jurassic Park. Very first Jurassic Park. You would not say that that was practical effects and CGI. Because it was done so well. Right? It was done so well, people thought those fucking dinosaurs were real. Right? Now you take the latest Jurassic Park, and you can see the generated AI garbage. You have 2 live streams? I have 3, actually. One is shorts, one is Horizontal for the people who want to watch horizontal, and one on Twitch. You can see the difference between what Hollywood used to be and the effort that they put in versus what we get now. Then you want to come and tell me Hollywood is upset because a YouTuber makes better quality movies than what you do. I love dogs, don't get me wrong. I love dogs, but I love cats more than I love dogs. I still love dogs. We have two yeah, so I stream short form for a short form audience, and I stream long form for a long form audience. Philippines. Yeah, 2 live streams. YouTube gives you that option. YouTube allows you to do that now. Dude, I legit dug an entire mountain's worth of dirt, and it's still not enough. What am I doing with my life? What am I doing here, chat? Jeez. This is literally gonna take an eon. This is where I should have enabled creative. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, how many layers do we still have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 layers. It's fine. This is all for video preparation. But it's not just YouTubers, every content creator. There are so many creators on TT and Reels with high production videos that are way better. Yep. You are not wrong. You're not wrong. There's so much better content and short form. So I put it like this. We don't have an SCP containment breach video, right? We don't. We don't have an SCP containment breach video or movie from Hollywood because they'll fuck it up. There are people who made SCP containment breach full-length videos on YouTube that are so high quality in production, you would think Hollywood did it. You would think that Hollywood did it. That's where we are at. And then you want to come and tell me Hollywood is mad because some independent guy on the internet made a movie that was so ridiculously good that your teeny tiny little egos cannot handle it. You see where the problem is? Wink. I think we're starting to see a pattern. What is SCP? Search, Contain, Protect. It is a library. It's kind of like a creepypasta library of these SCP numbers of entities that are in 3 particular types of classes. And they are pretty much very horrifying in every way, shape, and form. They are. I legit kid you not. The SCP Containment Breach Library is some of the most horrifying things I have ever read in my life. And I can't begin to tell you how cool it would be to see an actual, like, movie of that, but Hollywood would fuck it up. Yeah. Let's be upset at the YouTubers for making high production value stuff. Let's be upset at the YouTubers. They are the problem. Not Hollywood. Is it a game? Yes, there's a game called Search, Contain, Protect, or SCP Containment Breach. Hollywood's take on Mythos is so boring. Exactly. Hollywood doesn't understand shit. But you see why? It's because they've got old directors and old people and a whole bunch of other stuff that think they know what they're doing. I'm not saying people like Steven Spielberg and all the other guys don't know what they're doing, because they absolutely do. But some of these people that try and make movies like Disney have no idea what they're doing anymore. Yeah. What were they doing with the Slender Man movie? Let's just call a spade here. Also, apparently, TikTok new terms lets them use your AI for content for training. Not a fucking chance. See, this is why I got rid of TikTok ages ago. Fuck that shit. You will not use my content for training your shitty AI. Fuck you. That's my content, bitch. I made that. Now you want to come and rip it off and steal it away from me? Fuck you. Oh, man. AI is... I'll be back at this again. I'll be back to telling AI is the worst thing in the world. Thanks for the look there, Patchy. Sorry, I didn't get to your messages. There's a lot of messages happening all at the same time. Sounds like Twitter. That's why people need to get off these platforms. What people don't understand is we hold the power. Get off the platforms, and what are they going to do? Nothing. No one uses the platforms. Eventually, you have to shut it down. I understand that TikTok is a livelihood for a lot of people, but you can literally make content on other platforms. Oh, but I don't want to start over. Okay, cool. When your content gets stolen, and then eventually people call you a bot and don't want your shit anymore, don't bitch. We're all seeing the downfall of social media and humanity because the AI overlords are taking over. I don't think we watched The Terminator really, really carefully. Shall we revisit what happens when you let AI be sentient and learn everything there is to learn about the world? Do we really need to go there? We're gonna have to start getting bottle caps together, peeps. The age of Fallout is upon us. I hear torrenting is gaining momentum. Yep. But why is torrenting gaining momentum? Because we don't own the stuff we buy. Remember that. We don't own the stuff we buy. We just purchase the right to watch it. It's like you don't buy your car. You just own the license to drive it. So if I don't own the game I play, then piracy is not stealing. I'm not condoning piracy because I'll get lambasted on YouTube, but I don't give a shit anymore because corporate companies are so fucking greedy. They don't give a shit anymore. You also need to pay Disney to watch Disney and Netflix to watch their content. Yeah, and then when you pay them their stuff, they show you the exact same fucking thing 20, 30, 40,000 times. And then they want to price increase everything. That is why stuff like My Family Cinema was huge because you paid for it, but at least you could watch everything you wanted to watch. We're in a terrible timeline, people. We really are. Corporate greed and companies just want to take away from the consumer. Take away from the consumer. Continuously, how much money can we squeeze with our fake laws and bullshit? Did I see what happened to KB Lame? No? What happened to him? Yeah, no, I know who he is. I know who he is. What happened? Did AI steal his content? Wouldn't surprise me. Yay. They're almost making us feel nostalgic about paying multi-choice a couple of 100 months ago in the dark ages. Yeah, actually. Almost. I would still not go back to DSTV in all honesty because I still get the same reruns, the same garbage tier programming, the same everything. Am I going to watch the Melania Trump doco? No. No. No, I'm not. The further I get away from that family and their unbelievable piece of garbage attitude, the better my life will be. I miss Steve Irwin. Steve Irwin should have been fucking president of America, man. I know he was Australian, but can you imagine Steve Irwin as the president? He would fucking save the world, man. He sold his likeness, voice, and appearances to AI for $720 million. I suppose you have to make bank somehow, ne? He's basically, he doesn't have to do a single thing in his life again. He doesn't. He doesn't have to do a single thing in his life again. I suppose you got to do what you got to do to, you know, provide for your family and for those you care for and whatnot. I reserve judgment. I wouldn't do it, me personally. But, you know, I get why he did it. Each one to his own, right? Each one to his own. I try to understand it from many viewpoints. But for me, I would never sell anything to AI. From me, I got, what was it? It's some silly voice platform that told me, hey, you have a task. Please go and input your voice here for this so that we can use your voice for other stuff. I'm like, how about no, bruh? How about no? Just how about no? You know? How about no? But so that my voice can be plastered over some smear campaign for someone or some ridiculously misinformation video. And then I'm the one that gets into cock for that. No, thank you. Fuck that shit. And no one has consent to my voice, my content, or my likeness. No one. Not a single individual or company has a right to my shit. The AI company that got the rights of between $12.2 billion by the end of the year thanks to his likeness. Until people figure out it's a bot. And then what? Then all of that is just going to fade away. Does the pack not have hammers? No. This pack does not have hammers. I think it does. Hold on. Does it have hammers? Could be wrong. Oh, it does. Stone hammer. Mine in a 3x3 area. Ooh, this might actually be good, but I need a small core. I've seen a good use for AI. A friend is using paid software to view the tattoo design on you before it starts, so you have an idea of what to expect. There are good uses for AI, right? There are good uses for AI, right? I'm not saying that AI cannot be used in any way, shape, and form, right? Let me not gatekeep AI. What I hate about AI is generative AI. I hate generative AI with a passion because you get people who make fantastic content. I'm not saying me because personally I think my content is good. I don't think my content is great, but I personally think my content is good, right? But you get other people who make insanely high production, high value content that get overwritten by someone who put in a prompt into a generative AI thing and made millions of views because all they did was do their bullshit, right? That's it. That's all they did. You want to hear something good with AI? What, that the bubble is going to burst? I'm here for it. Waiting for the eventual downfall. I'm listening. Don't know worry about me. I'm listening. Tell me. I'm just digging. This is gonna be a diggy hole episode, chat. That's all this is gonna be. This is a diggy hole episode. Diggy hole. Diggy hole. Hey Chevrolet, how do you do? How's it going? We're just discussing stuff. It is Minecraft and Moan Day. It is Minecraft and Moan. So that's what we're doing right now. We're moaning. Oh, I need so much dirt. So much dirt. This project better be worth it at the end of the day. Oh, kill me. OpenAI is apparently on the brink of bankruptcy. Yep. Yep. I read about that. I read that they are under immense I sense the AI bubble popping. Yeah, it's going to. I'm all for this bubble popping. I'm telling you. ChatGPT getting ads now. You'll see so many companies be like, "Oh, is that so? Okay, goodbye. Goodbye. No more for you." And then eventually we can fucking get RAM again. Does that mean we will get RAM and GPUs at decent prices soon? I fucking hope so. I do. I really hope so. Because this bullshit is just... Why in gaming? Like, you know, you could touch everything else. I hate English. Why is it so hard to write? I'm sorry, Ellis. This is English stream, so I do apologize. But your English is decent. Don't worry. Your English is actually really decent. Don't be so hard on yourself. Do not be so hard on yourself. Why not increase the production plant sizes? Why not just fuck AI? Why must every other production plant increase because AI wants to take everything? Unfortunately, the problem with increasing production size is more jobs. And when the demand for stuff goes lower, what do you do with the increase in production plant size? All those people lose jobs. That's the problem. I would increase the production plant sizes, sure. But if the AI bubble pops and all of those people lose their jobs, that's rough. But that also means we're not getting ASUS ROG affordable RAM and GPUs. I don't know. Why the heck do they need to buy all the RAM and stick the storage? Yeah, no, why gaming is my question. Like, fuck off. Stop touching our stuff. It's our stuff. AI was okay until generative AI. Yep. We didn't need generative AI. We didn't. Pay your artists. Do you know why generative AI exists? It's because people don't want to pay artists. They don't. They don't want to pay artists. Oh, but I can draw too. I can draw too. I can make movies too. No, you can't, fuckhead. Your bot does it. Your bot does it, not you. Maybe if you just spent the time learning how to draw and shit, then you can draw and edit your own stuff. That's the point. I don't mind AI for like speeding up processes and checking things out, being used as a tool, but we've gone over this spiel many a time. Generative AI is a blight on this planet. We are in the wrong timeline. We are in the wrong timeline. And unfortunately, I don't believe there is a reset button for this timeline. I put money into that GTA will be on hold longer than originally thought just because of this. Also, Steam Machine will be delayed. I also do believe so. I think a lot of things are going to be delayed because of this current issue that everyone is experiencing with AI and a whole bunch of stuff. I hate it. I really do. I hate it. And I have friends that work in AI, but they don't do generative stuff. They do really, really cool things with AI that doesn't have to impact everybody else in life. Anyway. Hey Chad, how about 5 gifted memberships? Let's show AI that the generosity of people is really where it's at. Ow. I'm just trying to, fish money for me so that I can, make my movie. The Life and Times of a Twitch streamer. By Uncle Rusty. How to make half-baked videos in 5 minutes. The sales will be low due to people not having 64 gigs of DDR5. Yeah, it's insane what's happening in this world. Can I please stop stealing my art? I want to post my art, but I'm too scared it will get stolen. I'm with you there, Ellis. I'm 100% with you there. I believe in 10 years, a plumber's salary will be more than a software engineer. And you're not wrong, because we lack physical labor skills. We do. And the problem that I find, like being in IT myself, is that eventually I do believe that like certain tasks can be delegated to AI to do, and then my job's in danger. You know what I mean? Which is why the reason I don't edit my videos so much anymore, like I'll still edit here and there. Like if you guys watch the Mimesis video coming out, that's me editing. Yeah, what Pharaoh Bezos said about gaming. Oh yeah, it's gonna be an online fucking thing now. Fuck that guy. Science stupid, and they don't ruin oceans. The real issue is localized water supply. There's only so much water in the given area. Yep. Yeah, that we can rent a computer. Man, your fucking ass. This is my computer. Pretty sure Bezos was named in the file, so double fuck him. Nah, he's a fucking idiot. He is. He's a fucking idiot. All these big rich people who want to come into our shit must fuck off. Fuck off with your corporate greed. Fuck the fuck off. Oh my word. I tell you, if I was given a platform with those fucking people, I would tell them that their mother should have swallowed. Sorry. Hey Glitch, welcome to the stream. He's technically my boss. Fuck that boss. Okay? You see that boss? Fuck that boss. I can use his platform. Guess what? I can literally just go to YouTube. Your partnership on this platform doesn't do shit for me. It doesn't. You took away the benefits of being a partner on Twitch. All the benefits that came for partner exclusives ain't no exclusives no more. All I now have is a shiny badge that says, hey, I spent hours and hours of burnout now. You like my content? Oh, well, thank you. I like that you like my content. Durex should send a public apology for condoms breaking and causing their existence. I don't think Durex was used in the making of Jeff Bezos and all these other cuck people. I believe it was choice, and choice is not a condom. Although, to be fair, in the last however many years, I haven't seen a choice condom made. So I think maybe the brand just disappeared because everyone knows. Soon you'll be able to buy partner. Yep. What is the point of having those things? Huh? What is the point of having those things? If I can buy partner, oh, well, here we go. It's like the whole Twitter verified thing. You had to earn verification on Twitter. Now, you can buy it, and people will be like, oh, will I buy it? I am a Twitch partner. If they took my Twitch partnership away right now, what difference would it make? Explain it to me. If I check out my channel right now, and they took my Twitch partnership away, what benefit does it have? Am I still partner? Yeah, I'm still partner. Needed to make sure. Just in case Daddy Bezos came and took it away from me. Because he don't like what I have to say. It's night for me, but I can't sleep, so I'll watch you play games. Hey, you need to try and get some rest, yo. Rest is good for you, if you can. If not, well, thank you for picking me for your entertainment. Oh, remember in the days when getting something on one of these platforms was like an actual achievement? Like, the thing for me is, YouTube still feels like I have something to achieve, right? But it's because I want to achieve. Let them fall asleep. Hey, I'm looking after them, okay? Exactly. Like, for me, partnership never really did anything. I got it because I was lucky. because of the Diablo 4 stuff, I'll be the first ones to tell you I got lucky with the partnership. And a lot of people feel like I didn't earn it. You know what? To those people, fuck you. I earned it, okay? I was here before you were here, and I'm here long after you're gone. So, fuck you. I am doing what I feel I want to do on these platforms, which is make videos, have people watch them. If they enjoy them, great. If they don't enjoy them, hey, listen, content is enjoyed by whoever wants to enjoy it. That's how that works. You can't force people to enjoy content. If they like your stuff, they like your stuff. If they don't like your stuff, hey, it's okay. 2040 AI police found you play video games locally on your gaming PC and still paying the monthly subscription. Do I celebrate Valentine's Day? No, not really. No, not really. I find that the sanctity of Valentine's Day is more just a corporate, like, hey, here we go, we can sell chocolates and flowers at ridiculously overpriced prices. What will you do when it decides you do not own the hardware, you only pay for the licenses and now end of life? Then I go to vlogging. The thing for me is, hold on. There was I think maybe I will be able to finish the cat fan art today. Nice. For me, the thing is, if my computer ever blew up, and I wasn't able to get a new one for monetary value or because the AI overlords have taken over, I would vlog for the rest of my days. I would show you guys the ins and outs of my life, and gaming for me is an escape, but it's also something I can share with you guys. But if it ever came to that point, I am too busy with a whole bunch of other stuff to just let one thing stop me from what I want to achieve, right? I have a Dungeons and Dragons channel that I'm running, right? I don't say it'll blow up, because in all honesty, it's more just an informational channel. I'm making music. Yeah, I know there are AI voices out there that could probably trounce any bit of music I'm making, but I'm still making music, and I love it. I can't tell. I wouldn't be doing the things I'm doing if I don't love what I'm doing, right? I love making gaming videos. I do. Even if I don't edit them a lot, even if I fucking get 5 views for one video, it doesn't, I don't care, because I love what I do. I love the D&D channel. I love making music. And to me, I've always wanted to make music. I was just too scared and didn't, do my voice stuff correctly, I suppose. Or didn't have the voice until I went for training for it. You know what I mean? So I'm doing things that I love. If it ever got to a point where my computer wouldn't be able to survive the oncoming onslaught, which is going to cost me a lot of money. Let me just tell you guys, I'm going to spend an obscene amount of money upgrading this thing because there are issues on this machine. Havoc and I, mostly Havoc, I just had the headset on my head. But Havoc and I were troubleshooting the VR issues yesterday, and it boils down to my RAM. And it's the one fucking component that is currently so obscenely expensive. So it's one of those things where, again, I'm not going to lie to you guys. I was depressed yesterday. Let me tell you. I was bummed yesterday because it's like, one, I don't need this in my life right now. I don't. I know a lot of people are going through shit, right? But I also go through shit. What people don't understand about YouTube and a whole bunch of other stuff is the person that sits behind the desk, I put on a face. I do. The YouTube videos that I make, I put on a face. Those 45 minutes of me recording is me making sure that I give you the best entertainment that I can. Me editing is the best thing that I can do because it takes my mind off of the bullshit in my life. When the upload is finished, the bullshit comes back and I have to deal with it. Yesterday, I didn't need the bullshit that was happening. I understood that eventually I would need to upgrade my computer. That is going to happen. I don't want to play all the new games that are coming out right now. It's not on my list of, oh, I must get GTA, you know? My PC must do this and this. No. But I need it because, you know, I still need to edit. I still need to render. I still need to do a whole lot of other stuff, which is why Minecraft has been like on the forefront, because my PC can handle Minecraft, which is odd because this thing uses the most fucking RAM and it doesn't crash. So I don't understand. But anyway, it's just one of those things where yesterday it was just not the news I needed, and I was bummed. In all honesty, I was bummed. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. It was like, ugh. Can I just win just a little bit? If I had 1 million subscribers, if I was making bank on YouTube, I wouldn't bitch. But all my friends would be able to have computers that they want, and I wouldn't worry about it. All my family members would have houses, and their stuff would be paid off. That's what I want to do with this platform. I don't care about the money. I want to help people. That's what I want to do with this. Nothing else in my life. I just want to help people. Let me help. Like Havoc and Krim helped me. If Havoc needed a new computer and I was big on YouTube, I'd be like, what you need? What you need, Brovsky? I got you. But no, I can't do that. And then yesterday, I need new RAM. And it's so expensive. Why? Why did I need new RAM yesterday? Don't mind me belly aching, chat. It's Minecraft and beach day today. So, anyway. How much is it pulling? How much is Minecraft pulling? I've assigned 10 gigs to it. Let's see. What does my performance say? 23 gigs is currently being used. I'm weirdly not hyped for GTA 6. I'm not remotely hyped for GTA 6. And you want to know why I'm not hyped for GTA 6? Because I think too many people are... Rockstar doesn't know how to make a good GTA game anymore. They don't. That's also why I love your channel, because you are so real. You speak your mind and do it and don't give a shit what the No, and that's the thing. It's not so much that I speak my mind. It's just I find some things just bullshit. Like this whole AI story. Why? Why does it have to come into gamer lives? This is our domain, people. This is our place. This is where we go to chill from all the world bullshit. Now you gotta come and bring your AI and ruin everything for us. Hey, Mickey, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I really do. Sorry, chat. Like I said, it's Minecraft and moan day. I am moaning. I don't mean to be negative. It's just like, ugh. I don't want to moan because there's a lot of good stuff happening in life, right? There is a lot of good things happening in my life. You know, like I said, I'm making music. I can't begin to tell you guys how much that has positively affected me in a way that I legitimately can't describe to you guys. Because the thing for me was, I had always been afraid, and I credit Weebad to this. He might not be here right now, but I credit Weebad for this. I had always really been afraid of making music, right? I legit kid you not, because music is a very daunting thing, right? Not everybody can do music. And for me, it's a case of I wanted to do it, but I just never had the proper, like, either motivation or, you know, I was always like, oh man, can I do this? Can I do this? Is this even possible? Kind of deal. And at the end of the day, it was like Weebad said something. It was a while ago on a stream. It was before my like year-long hiatus that Weebad said, you know what, dude, just go for it. And just saying that was like enough for me to go, you know what? What have I got to lose? And just that was like, oh, we need to redo some tests. We will indeed. But for now, I think I'm just content with what we've got going on right now. I don't know why, but for now, I'm okay. So yeah, it's one of those things, chat, where I'm just like, I'm grateful for the people that have stuck around for so long. Like Havoc. Y'all don't understand how long Havoc has been here as part of the community, right? Havoc has been here since an eon ago. Literally, an actual age ago. And Havoc and I have got a pretty good friendship going on, I think, I hope. And it's the journey that you make with the people along the way that really is the thing that helps you achieve the things you want to achieve. And I wouldn't be able to have done the things I've done all these years where, you know, I'm making music. We did charity streams galore at one point or another, and I want to get back to doing that again. And it was my friends that motivated me to come back and stream and, you know, ignore the noise that was flowing so much around me. That was just, it was too much to handle at one point. And it was. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. It was a lot of noise, negative noise that I allowed to get into my head. Now, no. Going back to the first time you had crashes, remember I told you it could be memory controller? Maybe the board slots are fine and the channels are dead on the CPU. When I set your recording to CPU, it crashed immediately. Okay, well, we're gonna have to replace a lot of stuff anyway. So, whatever the crashes may be, Havoc, I think we get the RAM. We get the RAM. We get the motherboard, we get the CPU. And then if it crashes again, then it's a hard drive issue. Then I don't see anything else being the issue other than hard drive. So upgrades have to be done. We know that. So let's Emperor Palpatine it. Okay? Let's just Emperor Palpatine it. And just get it done. Crashes are memory related? Yeah. These are over IT issues. I picked the wrong field, chat. I should have gone into the entertainment business. Oh, wait. I am. Might not be RAM or motherboard. What do you think it is? CPU. Okay. Let's go plant dirt. CPU is the third factor, and it's possible for certain channels to die or become bugged. Sounds about right, in all honesty. That would still mean we would need a motherboard replacement, wouldn't it? I don't even know where that crow was. Okay. And if it's not the memory controller, then it's the RAM. I know I'm doing this haphazardly, chat. I know I'm doing this haphazardly. And it's still the board. Got it. So the motherboard actually does just need a replacement. But we need to get the RAM first. Oof. Okay, I think what I might do, because I want to start the fishing pond thing, let me build out an area here. Let me actually just build out an... Ooh. Oh, thank you. Not really what I wanted, but sure. Got a bony slime heart. That's actually pretty good. Okay. I think because I do have a video I want to get out, I'm going to build out the fishing pond area, right? And then we'll fix up the rest, because I can't be spending all this time digging dirt just to do this for, you know, 1 or 2 sessions. I'll probably in my spare time just, you know, fill out the rest. But for now, if I could just do this, then it'll be okay. Oh, Minecraft, calm down. I don't know what it was generating there, but it didn't like it. Okay, so I think we'll build the fish ponds out here. So I need to go farm up some river jelly. Got like 20 minutes more. And then I'm going to go on a recording spree, chat. Then I'm going to go and record like 5 videos. What am I building? I'm building a fish pond area. So, and I want it on the same level as my farm, which is why I'm digging up all this dirt. I know it's inefficient, but at the end of the day, this is what my farm to look like. You don't have to do this on your farm. I'm just obsessive compulsive. That's my problem. I have issues that I need to probably seek therapy for, in all honesty. It's been a while since I've been to therapy, actually. Might be high time to go again. And there's nothing wrong with going to therapy, chat. Let me just tell y'all. Therapy is a godsend. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is I'll build it here, right? And then we will, we'll fill out where we must. But if I can at least get some semblance of what I'm doing correctly here, then we can at least build 2 or 3 fish ponds before I continue with the rest of this project. And it is, you guys can see it's a project. This is not going to be quick sticks done, unfortunately, because we need an obscene amount of dirt. We do. I can't begin to tell you how much dirt we actually need. I don't even think I have enough dirt to cover this area. And the reason I'm filling it up is I don't want mobs. I really don't want mobs, because it's just going to cause issues. Luckily, creepers don't blow up, so, you know, not too particularly fussed about a creeper. The other stuff, on the other hand, I'm pretty much very much fussed about. And once we got the fish pond empire going, we're going to make a pretty good amount of money. A Biakuez. I might also go to the cleric and reset my skills if we get to the fish pond thing. But I don't want to, because we have a great way to farm up prismatic shot. So, not to be particularly worried if I don't do the fish pond strategy that makes you pretty much a lot of money, but it's also tedious. Ooh, okay, cool. How many fish ponds do I think we can have? Because there's supposed to be a 3x4. So I could probably have quite a few fish ponds here, actually, now that I think about it. And with those fish ponds, we can get a bunch of fish together. And then start making like a little fishing empire this side. Not supposed to fishing empire, but you know what I mean. Okay, cool, perfect. This. Ta-da, this is done. Beautiful. So this will be our fish pond area, but I need to go and farm up quite a bit of river fish jelly. Also, I love how I place dirt and then a new thing just forms here just for me to pick it up. Okay, so this will be our fish pond area for now, and I am going to expand it. I still have a bunch of dirt I need to place, so I'm just going to place it. But if we can at least like do this, then I won't be too miffed about how long this is taking, to be quite honest with you, because this is actually taking a lot of time, and I don't want to waste your time, in all honesty. So, let me do it like this. Wait, hold on. Don't tell me this wall No, it's fine. I almost had a heart attack. I was like, don't tell me this wall is one lower or one higher. Because I would have freaked out. Gonna be real with y'all. Probably would have freaked out. You would have seen a live crash out happen. Probably cried. Put on my mouse through a window. Shave my head bald. Britney Spears style. Legit. And the more I look at 2007 Britney, the more I relate. Can you fuck off, please? You're in the way here. If I whack him, he's going to kill me. So I think that guy is actually pretty beefy. Isn't my guy? I'm gonna need you to move. Yeah. Can you leave, please? Yeah. Get out of my hole. Thank you. The golems didn't seem to react, so that could have been bad, right? Just whack the guy. Golem stands behind me. Is like, "What up, nerd? How do you do?" They're still alive, right, chat? Everyone just went dead silent, so either people went to go get lunch or they went away. One of the. How much dirt do I still have? Enough. Oh, you're here now. Am I gonna have to whack you again? Oh, not what I wanted, but sure. Oh, here? Okay, cool. Oh, again, chat, I do apologize. This is... Making projects like this is always like a tedious thing. But I guarantee you it'll be worth it in the end. It really will be worth it, in all honesty. It's why I like mega projects like this, because I feel so accomplished at the end of the day once it's all, you know, done. Come on. Okay. I really hope they make another Indiana Jones game. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I thoroughly enjoyed that Indiana Jones game. Oh my goodness, did I love that Indiana Jones game. It was so good. Troy Baker did such a good job as well. Surely Troy Baker is like in the top 10 voice actors of all time, right? He has to be. Surely he has to be. Like he has to be. It's looking good, chat. Like, I know we have quite a bit to go, and I'm probably, like I said, I'm probably going to do it off camera completely, and not bore you on the live streams with just my incessant dirt digging. But let me tell you, this is looking good, man. I know it's just a flat land of dirt, but considering what I've done, you know, I'm pretty proud of me for this. If we could just extend it, I'm gonna make such a big empire of ridiculousness. I am. Oh, same level there. Ah! Why? Why? I need you to go speak to Ruthie. See if Ruthie will be available for a Friday sesh of 7 Days to Die. I kind of want to get more people in. I saw that dirt there. Don't lie to me. I saw you. Then we can get back to our 7 Days to Die shenanigans, streams, and whatnot. Because I do want to get back to that. I know with the new updates that have dropped, the game is pretty much, I wouldn't say different, but better for what it was, because I think water bottles are back, or water jars. But now zombies can smell you when you have food on you. They can smell you real nice. Hey there, zombies. I smell yous. I can smell you, zombie. You smell like death. I don't know why I have to go southern with that whole thing. It's like when every time we look for diamonds, I suddenly go into this southern accent, and I feel like it's probably pretty offensive, in all honesty. In all honesty, it's probably pretty offensive. Come on. I just want to get rid of this last little bit of dirt, and then I think we'll call it for there for now, because I do want to record. So that we can get the stoof going. Oh, did I just get... Oh, I get free XP in farming for eating. How nice for me. +5 move speed, yes please. I'm a little bit faster now. Yeah. Just a little bit faster. You know. See, kids, eat your vegetables. You eat your veggies like a potato, and you'll become just as fast. There you go. Gotta go fast. This is looking good, man. Really proud of this. Excuse you? Come on. Okay, now we're starting to run into a problem here. The wall in and of itself is starting to get a little bit big. Now I just gotta make sure I can get out of here. Okay, there we go. And huzzah! Look at that. We're not even halfway done. It's fine though. I think we did fairly decently, all things considered. Okay, so I am probably gonna spend the next episode fishing and getting river jelly. So that is what I'm gonna do. And let me get my my spot ready so that we can just go with the flow. Flow with the go, you know? You know when you flow with the go? Okay, where was my fishing spot? I think it was like down here somewhere, right? There. Yeah, river. So I believe it's that away. Don't know if you saw before, but don't forget to get the fishing jelly hook. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, you are correct. Let me do that right now. You are 100% correct. Let me see. Fisher. Darn it. Fisher. Jelly hook. Okay, cool. We'll get the jelly hook. Put that. Hey! What the? What the? Why do you know? What the? Oh, you know what? I think I need the worm box for that. Yeah, the hook box. Right. I think I need to do that first. Okay. I am going to love and leave y'all because I got to go record. So, thank you guys so much for watching, as usual. You guys rock. Please tell your friends and family and everyone else about what we're doing. And, yeah. What a crazy day, huh? What a crazy day. Anyway, You guys take care of yourselves. And yeah, until next time, Uncle Rusty says, just be kind to yourselves, okay? Just be kind to yourselves. I don't know who we're gonna raid. Where's Weebed? Weebed, do you have someone we can raid? Someone's playing Hightail. Not a bad idea either. Otherwise, I'm just gonna. Oh, Mengu is streaming. That's right. Let's go raid Mengu. Okay. Raid. There we go. Yeah, Mengu. Okay, guys, I'll see you tomorrow. Until next time, take care of yourselves. And remember, Uncle Rusty says just be kind to yourself. Bye bye.